Listen to 5 people talking about their communication habits. Match each speaker with their communication habits.
One.
Well, I have 2 phones, which I'm always checking for messages, but actually I love getting and making calls. It's just more personal than texting. I like hearing people's voices. I find there can be a lot of misunderstandings with SMS and messaging apps, even if you use emoticons. I guess I'm addicted to my phones. They are the last thing I check before I go to sleep, and the first thing I look at in the morning.
Two.
I do use social media at the university for making arrangements with my classmates, but I tend to send a lot of SMS messages as well. I also like to use Facebook to keep track of all my friends around the world. It's funny, last month someone got in touch with me who I met on holiday 2 years ago. It was completely out of the blue and it was quite a surprise after all this time, but they tracked me down on Facebook. I also follow a few celebrities on social media. I think it's funny, but I know a lot of people think it's stupid.
Three.
I'm a big fan of social media and I have my own blog, but I do send people real cards for birthdays and at Christmas. I really don't like those electronic greeting cards. They are so impersonal. A funny thing happened to me last year. I had lost touch with one of my friends from school, but I bumped into them by chance when I was shopping in Paris. We stay in contact by using one of the various messaging apps. They're really great.
Four.
I keep track of all my friends on Facebook. I also tend to Skype a lot as I'm a student studying abroad. I Skype with my family at least once a week. I can catch up with all the news from home. Sometimes the connection isn't very good though, which can make it difficult. Also, the time difference can cause problems if I wake people up.
Five.
I'm afraid I'm a bit unusual, as I don't use a mobile phone. I mean, I have one, but it's only for emergencies. No one knows the number. I'm not a technophobe, I just don't like phones. I tend to stay in touch with people by email, but really, I prefer to speak to people face to face. I think technology sometimes gets in the way of real communication. But I suppose I'm a bit old-fashioned. I mean, I still send real Christmas cards to people through the post. Snail mail, I think it's called.